Welcome to our DC Retirement Modeller. You can use this tool to estimate what the value of your personal retirement account might be when the time comes to retire, and see what options might be most suitable for you. You can find the DC Retirement Modeller in the Planning for the Future section of your My RPS account. The value will be estimated based on the age you want to retire. You can also see the impact of making extra contributions to your pension. To get started, select Continue. Your age, salary, account balance, and contribution information will be filled in already. However, it's easy to change these details if you need to by typing new figures into the boxes or using the plus or minus buttons on the graphic. You can factor in savings or pensions outside the RPS by adding the amount to the figure in the account balance box. To see what effect making further contributions would have on your pension account, select either the percentage or £. You can then enter your additional contribution as an annual percentage or monthly amount in pounds in the box below. If you are a preserved member, you can't make further contributions, so don't change the additional contribution field. If you do, your estimate will not be accurate. Scroll down to the investment options available and select either high, medium, or low, depending on your attitude to risk. If you are not sure, we recommend selecting the medium option. Remember that many funds de-risk as you approach retirement. When you are happy with your details, move on by selecting the Now Let's See What You Could Do With It button. When you come to retire, you'll need to make a decision on what to do with the pension pot you've built up during your working life. There are 3 options for taking your pension. You can choose one or a combination of these. You can take some or all of your pension as cash. You can choose to put some or all of your pension into drawdown. This is where your pension pot stays invested and you take an income from it. The amount you take and how often you take it is up to you. Or you can choose to put some or all of your pension into an annuity. This is a guaranteed income for a fixed term or life, which will vary depending on criteria like your age. Select the Start Building Your Retirement Package button to continue. Here you can select how much of your pension fund you want to take as cash. To adjust the amount, either enter the details straight into the percentage box, move the slider left or right, or use the plus and minus buttons. Don't forget that the first 25% of the fund can be taken tax-free. If you don't want to take any of your account as cash, leave the slider at 0. Select the Continue to Annuity button or the Annuity tab to move on. If you select to take some or all of your account as an annuity, you will be shown options which impact how the annuity is calculated. You can change the amount by typing in the percentage box, using the slider, or using the plus and minus buttons. Now select your annuity options. Using the drop-down button, select either single or joint annuity. If you choose single annuity, this means that the payments stop after you die. If you choose joint annuity, then the payments transfer to a nominated beneficiary after you die. Next, choose from a fixed or increasing income. A fixed income means that the payments are the same every year. Increasing payments mean that the income increases each year or are adjusted in line with inflation. You may wish to guarantee your payments for a minimum period. This means that the payments will continue even if you die. You can choose either 5 or 10 years. If you choose a fixed-term annuity, then the payments will stop at the end of that term. When you are ready, select the Continue to Drawdown button or the Drawdown tab to move on. The amount of your pot available for drawdown will depend on your choices for taking cash and buying an annuity. To adjust the amount of drawdown, either enter the details straight into the percentage box, move the slider left or right, or use the plus and minus buttons. You will need to confirm how much you want to take each year in the box below, and how often you want to take it by selecting from the drop-down options. The modeler will automatically tell you how long your fund, or the amount allocated to drawdown, will last, so please adjust the values again if it isn't right for you. You must allocate 100% of your pension account to cash, annuity, drawdown, or a combination of the three before you can move on. The summary page presents the retirement package you have built. From here, you can make adjustments to your selections. You will need to have one of the choices locked to adjust the other choices. Click on the padlock symbol to adjust which choice to keep locked. Once you are happy with your choices, you can print your package or move on to the next steps page. The modeler is to help you plan for your retirement by showing how you might be able to use your pension fund when the time comes to retire. The options you have selected will not be shown on your member record. If you do wish to add an additional voluntary contribution, you will need to contact your employer.